Counter-Strike Demolition. I mean Rainbow Six Siege. Who will like it, who might, and who will hate it. It uses you pray. Okay, so fuck me. Where's the delete button? I really need to get rid of this. Yeah, it uses Uplay. Yeah, there is a fix around that. It sucks, but you know, there's some fixes for people who have trouble with Uplay. But anyways, so who's gonna like it? Anyone who's an inconsiderate fuck and enjoys being an all-around piece of shit troll. Anyone who pretty much hasn't played a true tactical shooter before, and someone who can stand the shitty gunplay of COD-like games. And finally, anyone who has friends who will actually play with them. Who might like it? Someone who wants to try something different than the normal run-and-gun style shooter, and someone who has played a tactical shooter before. Now, who's going to hate this, okay? Anyone who doesn't have friends, and anyone who has skill in Counter-Strike. So, 1080p PS4, 90p Xbox One, 60 FPS in PvP, and 30 FPS in those co-op missions. Now, that's for consoles. But you know, PC will obviously vary, so this is the average game, because the Xbox One, for some reason, still can't do 1080p. To be honest, I'm pretty sure the Wii U has some 1080p titles. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Pikmin 3 is 1080p. So, yeah. And by the way, they have realistic graphics in that. It's pretty much a collage of a bunch of real life. They took a bunch of Pikmin, CGI'd them into like a 4K imagery of like the world, and then that's downscaled to 1080p. But anyways, so pretty much, Rainbow Six Siege. There's situations which is essentially, you won't be able to see it here, but it's essentially single player advanced tutorials that have very specific situations. And that's of course single player. You can't play it online, so that's one of the reasons you can't see it here. So if you want to do situations online and you've been trying to and you already have the game, I don't know what you're doing, but you know that's not possible. And then Terrorist Hunt, which you can see here, it's real life people versus AI, but there's no offline. What? Okay, that is ridiculous. We'll get onto that later, okay? But so fake. I don't understand. Okay. Then multiplayer. There's casual, ranked, and custom matches. But you know, if you want to get into doing the other ones, the ranked and the custom, you're going to have to do quite a little bit of playthrough with the casual matches to unlock them. So you know, that way when you're doing ranked battles, you know, you don't have those silver type people who are really bad at the game. So you know, that's pretty good. But it's pretty much sucks if you are a pickup master. You can just pick up the game and just be like, yep, I mastered this. So that's gonna suck for you, but don't worry, you'll get used to it. The world's like that. Okay, so what I was talking about, the Terrorist Hunt, it is so strange. Okay, why this is such a big mode from the other Rainbow Six games, but with Terrorist Hunt, it's people against AI, but there's no offline mode. If I want to play this on my laptop per se, if I wanted to, and then I'm like at a friend's house and I don't have the Wi-Fi password and he's a douche and he doesn't want to give it to me, then I am screwed because I cannot do that. Cannot. That's pretty sad. Like, you're facing AI, you should be able to practice. Terrorist Hunt would be the perfect thing for practice. Like, once you pass situations and all that stuff, you know, in the tutorials, you know, visible right there, you should be able to play it offline, like, just for practice. But, you know, you can't, unfortunately. So, the destruction is really cool. It's done really well. You can see here, you can shoot through once you've made, like, a hole in the wall. It is really well done. It adds completely crazy new aspect to this game. I don't mean like new aspect. I mean it's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Please Where's the buy it again button? No, I'm kidding about that, but it's really realistic. Okay, now the special effects look really cool. Like if you take a picture, like take a look at this picture right here, the lights. You know, you got the. I think this is still considered a lens flare, even though it's not exactly a lens flare. Like the J.J. Abrams type lens flare. That's the true one there, but I don't know. I'm not a movie producer. I don't know these things, but I should. Okay, J.J. might want to hire me one day. And the graphics look really nice. Okay, and there are a ton of new operatives from different countries. You know, you got the SAS operatives, the FBI SWAT, the GIGN, the Spensnaz. I swear that sounds like some next Webkins or something. GSG9, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But there's a ton of people here that you get to unlock. Pretty cool. They have different classes, you know, attacker, defender. And anyways, it is pretty awesome. And you know what's even more awesome? There's a dude named Jagger. Mick Jagger. 10 out of 10 right there, boys. Count me in, okay? You know, I'm gonna buy this game a second time. No, but anyways, there is no single player campaign, okay? This makes no sense, okay? A tactical shooter is the perfect game to have a single player campaign. It's a single player campaign. Do you know how, okay, maybe it's not that easy to like develop, but tactical shooter, okay, you have like the AI, they go around, you want to tell them what to do, they can figure it out. Maybe it's like one of those that SWAT game. I can't remember that really old one. I saw some gameplay from it. It looks pretty cool. But it's the perfect game. You know, just single player. You got a bad guy there. You got like some terrorist who wants to do something. You're the counter terrorist here, and you want to stop that from happening. There's a big, deep story-driven plot line. There's plot twists. One of your guys was like a mole. He was working for the other side. He's a traitor. I don't know. Maybe he was part of ISIS. Maybe I have no clue. Okay, just it's the perfect game for a single player campaign, and it's $60. Okay, $60 for a game. That's plus, man, plus. Why $60 if you're not gonna give us the campaign? Now I know there's gonna be a lot of you guys who are gonna say, "Oh, well, we all knew that this is not focused on the single player, so who cares about the single player?" Guys, you gotta stop listening to those stuff. You can't. Do you hear yourselves? You're asking for a half-finished product. Would you? I don't go into a store like asking for like a PC and then saying, "Oh, by the way, do you carry any Macs?" That's like I don't want half a product. I'm joking, guys. I have a Mac, okay? I'm joking. I get really mad when people piss me off when they say like Mac sucks, okay? But you know, PC Master Race. No, I'm joking. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm completely serious. Please don't kill me. Anyways, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah, single player campaign. Okay, you don't ask for a half finished product. You want all your money's worth. I bought these things that I gotta charge these. The Jaybirds Blue Bud X, okay? These things are expensive as hell. They were like $200 with tax. And that was on sale. If it wasn't on sale, that would have been way more than $200. It's insane. Oh, that's Canadian, by the way, not USD. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper in the US. I want a quality product, and those things sound amazing. If they sounded like those really terrible Apple earbuds, like what the hell are those things? Like kill me now if I'm listening to those. You know what I mean? But you don't ask for half-finished products. You want your money's worth, okay? $60 is quite a lot to throw down. Like, I throw down at a fist fight pretty hard, okay? So I'm going to take this to the doorstep of these guys and force Ubisoft to add single-player campaign in. No, I'm kidding. They might even add it as a DLC. I'm actually really wondering if they would do that, add that as a DLC. That would be pretty interesting to see the outlash that they would get from that. Because all those people who say that they're saying, "Oh, we don't need single player. We all know that there was no single player." Like, they would pretty much see that, yeah, it should have been in the base game, but it really wasn't. And now they're trying to scam us. Now, like, this is pretty much how Fallout 4, okay? Like, this is a big argument I have with a ton of people, okay? I haven't played Fallout 4, okay? I'm not familiar with the Fallout 4 stuff, okay? I'm not familiar with the layout. I'm not interested in the game. I don't understand why you would want to do an open world, like, wasteland, pretty much stuff. But I know it's a great game. I've heard it from tons of people. I'm not sure. I don't get the appeal, okay? I haven't seen gameplay. So I need to learn about that before you guys hate me. But anyways, what I'm saying here is that even though I know enough about the game. It's a barren wasteland, and it's a single player only game. And Bethesda only does single player because of that shitty game they released. What was it? Tamriel Online? Tamriel Online. We're gonna give you $1 million if you play our game. So sign up for our game, play it. You'll get $1 million. That true story. If at the Game Awards they announced that they are so desperate for people to play it because it's such a bad game. People have been ranting about how empty the damn world is. It's not Fallout. We don't want an empty world in an Elder Scrolls game. Elder Scrolls is such a great series, and so is Fallout. I haven't played either of those series, but from what I've seen, I would really be interested in like playing those. But Tamriel, man, Tamriel, so barren. What the hell? It's not even a real RPG, whatever, or MMO, whatever they're trying to market it as. But it's the perfect game for multiplayer. I know that Bethesda can't make a damn multiplayer if their life depended on it. But plus, do you know what I'm talking about here? Ubisoft not having a tactical shooter with a single player campaign. It's like Fallout. See, do you know how great of a game Fallout? I don't even need to know the story of Fallout. Just knowing like how it's post-apocalyptic, and you get out of that vault. I'm not gonna say the number because I'm gonna butcher it and you guys are gonna kill me. So I'm gonna stay away from that. But with the action and you could set up bases. It would be like Rust essentially. It would be the perfect game for online multiplayer. It would get hectic as hell. Yes, I understand. But that game would be deserving of a 10 out of 10 if that happened, okay? People gave the game 10 out of 10. I haven't played it, but I'm sure it's not worth 10 out of 10. If it had multiplayer, that's what makes it 10 out of 10. It is hard to give a game 10 out of 10 unless it's GTA 5 on the PC, because mods on that type of game, you really can't make a better game than that, okay? So, for both of those games, like, they're really missing one aspect of the game that really would have made it perfect, okay? Now, there's microtransactions for weapon skins. It's pretty much, this game's ending up to seem like Counter-Strike. It's pretty cool. There's stuff with flowers on them, so if you're into your flower mood, you can do that. It's pretty strange, but if you want to throw down money, you can do that. It doesn't affect the stats of the guns. So for those of you who are like, microtransactions suck, yes they do, but they won't affect you if you want to buy the game. So that's a good thing to note. So pretty much every now and then the terrorist hunt mode will rubber band. It seems to be peer-to-peer. There's no confirmed evidence on whether this is or not, but it's been experienced. Like, I'm not the only one who's like heard about this. Like, there's a lot of rubber banding going on. I'm not saying it's frequent, but it happens like enough to be annoying. So it seems to be pretty obvious that there's obviously some peer-to-peer connection or something there. But the multiplayer is hosted by an online server for sure. So pretty much, if you're playing Terrorist Hunt and the host is in Alaska, guess what, guys? You're fucked. Now, there's this other gun. It's a shotgun sniper rifle. Who decided that? I don't know. But it is OP. And don't even get me started on, like, I'm just listing all the bad things here, okay, about the game. This game. This is not a tactical shooter. You don't have a single player, and then you have this crap added to the game. You know what this is a screenshot of? It's the POV of when you play counter-terrorist. You get to use a damn drone. Slides underneath the door. You get to check where all the bad guys are. You get to tag the motherfuckers. Excuse me. I thought this was a tactical shooter. I thought I was able to plan my attacks. I thought I could coordinate this stuff. I didn't know that I was given hacks, and now I know where all the guys are. I know where the freaking hostage is now. Why? Why? Okay? I thought this was supposed to be realistic. This game gets realistic with the destructibility. It's ridiculous how the strats play out. It's so realistic until you add drones to the fact. Yes, of course, they will have drones in the future. But the average one of these hostage takedowns, they're not going to throw down $1 million and they're going to be like, yep, we're going to spend money on checking out where these guys are. Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to shoot it. They're not stupid. They're not going to waste like $1,000 and get shot at. Like, do you know how much waste money that would cause? Because of how much like stuff they'd have to deal with and keep on spending that on every hostage rescue they do. Like, that would be really annoying. But this is a tactical shooter, okay? You should simulate the tacticalness. I don't want to know where the bad guys are. I really don't, okay? You don't need to show me where the bad guys are. I want to figure that out myself, okay? If the guy comes around the corner, if the guy is camping, so be it. I'll scream at my team. I'll be like, fuck that guy, but damn, is it realistic? That's what I want to feel in a game. That is what needs to be in a tactical shooter, okay? It really destroys the game when that happens, okay? Ubisoft, don't, when you make the sequel, please get rid of it. Please. I'm saying with the capital Z stretched out longer than my... Okay, so there's a doctor that can bring back people to life, okay? He's essentially the TF2 medic dude, kind of like that. It's pretty weird, okay? This game just keeps on getting more unrealistic as I go down this like list of stuff that kind of ruin this game. But yeah, you can pretty much shoot people with a... This is the logic, okay? I've never understood the logic of this, but you grab a gun, which, you know, is supposed to hit people, hurt them. I don't know, just do something. But then obviously Valve proved me wrong with all their gravity gun and portal gun and medic gun. I don't know what else they have. You know, probably something hidden away. I don't know. Probably the moneymaker gun that probably exists. You know, actually, yeah, it does. It's called Steam. So this game can bring this gun can bring people back to life. Like, this is a tactical shooter. What are you doing? Like, I understand, sure, you can bandage yourself up, but they're half dead. They're supposed to bleed out. This is supposed to be realistic. Left 4 Dead got that down pretty well. Not really, it's pretty much like this game, but, you know, it's... Left 4 Dead, it's kind of like this. I don't know, I can't really say... Left 4 Dead is... It's a great game, but I really don't want to trash it. So, anyways, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so anyways, there is a kick vote sesh, okay? You know, you can have those kick vote sessions where it's really annoying. They will have those stupid kids who will be like, oh my gosh, this guy's hacking. Please kick this guy. That, like, I understand, like, you want to kick people from matches. Maybe they're actually hacking. I don't know why this is an actual feature in the game, but it is in the game. This is ruining the tactic. Sure, you might have that stupid ass teammate, but why? This is a tactical shooter. It's supposed to be non-toxic. None of this crap, okay? So, you know, anyways, the hosts can drop out of matches, okay? And these guys don't really care. You might find that happen every now and then, which the game might penalize you. I am not sure. I don't try that, but, you know, maybe I should. Maybe I should try to get banned by Ubisoft. Maybe I'll get Uplay banned, which, you know, I consider that a compliment. You know, I really don't like Uplay. Like, fuck you, Uplay. Screw you. No one likes you. So, the 11 maps that are in this game, I'll be honest, okay? they really aren't that big, okay? Yeah, sure, they're pretty big, but they're not that big, okay? This results in people having the same strats over and over again. Now, I don't know if you guys heard that, but my phone just vibrated. I got a text or something saying that people disagree with me. I knew this day would come. Okay, no, that's not what the text said, but okay. I know that there's obviously some of you guys who are going to disagree with me, saying that no, it's the complete opposite. It just makes it like the game is 100% different every single damn round. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. You're going to end up finding one strat that you really like, and then you're going to keep on spamming that, okay? People do that in Counter-Strike. Yeah, it's usually not like that, but there is every now and then when I might reuse the strat. You know, you usually find one strat and you spam that, okay? Until the person realizes that, oh man, Olaf Meister's using a Scar or whatever the hell he was using and was killing me from up there. Damn, that guy's a hacker. Okay, so my fan, jeez. Oh my gosh, the Just Cause review was the only one where my fan didn't go ham. Jeez, not this one. Okay, so the hit detection almost becomes a game breaker at some points. Like, there's some points where you'll get shot and you think you didn't get hit, and then there's some points where like you don't think you got hit, but you actually did, surprisingly, in some weird ass way. I don't know how that shot was even possible, but the bullet curved, and I'm pretty sure Ubisoft was the people who developed this game were probably the guys who made the bullet curve for JFK. You know, rest in peace, bro. But you know, these guys are probably the ones who screwed you over. Oh, yeah, here's all the maps. Perfect to show you here. And okay, the text chat. Okay, so we're talking about toxic. Okay, they were trying to get rid of the toxic people because you know what they do? There's 10 words. Okay, 10 words that you're allowed to type. Okay, that's like the max or something. They might have removed that block now. I don't know, but you can only type 10 words in a text chat. I know this is supposed to be like it's like supposed to be a voice out game. You're supposed to have a mic. You're supposed to be like, hey, Tem, wait up. And then they're supposed to wait. Because, you know, this isn't like a casual game like COD or something. They got to listen to you, you know. It's team. It's called Teamwork. But the fact that text chat is limited to 10 words or whatever it is, that's pretty stupid, okay? And it's not even available on console. That's even the worst part. Text chat not available on console. Not everyone has a mic, okay? You know, you gotta cut some people some slack. You know, those guys should get a mic, but you know, some people don't. You know, Ubisoft, stop hating on the little guys. You know, jeez, gotta give them some power. You know, and this is another stuff that's gonna be really controversial because I know there's gonna be quite a few of you guys who are gonna say, "Oh my gosh, the AI is so good in this game." Damn, it's so good. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Like, it's so good. Like, I'm so good right now. I'm saying good so many damn times because I think it's that good. Okay. The AI is... it is so stupid, okay? This is like Miss America, South Carolina stupid, okay? You know that speech she did? This is how stupid it was, okay? So, let me give you a dialogue breakdown of, like, their thought process, okay? So, it's like... oh, one of my boys, you know, he got shot right there. Well, who cares? I'll rush in with my hand off the trigger. You know, there's this one time. The bots all rushing towards the objective, okay? They're rushing towards the objective in a somewhat small room. You continually shoot at them. You continually shoot at them. Every single one. And they never look to see who is shooting. Yes, I understand I was in the room next to them. But there's a doorway there. I'm pretty sure there's more than one way into a room. If not, they can make another way. This is Rainbow Six Siege we're talking about. We're not talking about COD or something. You know, we're talking about like real ass things here. You know, pretty real stuff here. You know, realism. Okay. You're supposed to check the AI, man. The AI. You don't run towards the objective. If I'm shooting at you multiple times, look where the dude's coming from. Like, there's sometimes, man. Sometimes, like Ubisoft, man, I just want to smack the shit out of these guys. But, anyways, this is pretty much like Metal Gear Solid. I've done a lot of comparisons in this video, but Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain AI, people are like, yeah, this is the game of the century, 10 out of 10. If you gave that game 10 out of 10, man, screw off, okay? You don't know how to review games properly. Sure, it's the best stealth game of this year, but that was the only that was voice cracks. Jeez, that was the only stealth game that came out this year. That's why you guys are giving it 10 out of 10, because you have nothing to compare it to. Okay, jeez, but Metal Gear Solid, pretty great game, but there's a lot of parts where it got way more praise than it deserved. Okay, now I have reasons behind that, but this isn't a review of Metal Gear Solid. Okay. Now, the AI in that game has some pretty big flaws. There's this one point, okay? This one dude made a video on it, where you are next to some, I'm trying to remember here, it's like some, probably like beige building. It's like, it looks like a porta-pack. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Probably don't, I don't know. Anyways, this dude is just walking back and forth. He's just pacing. He's like, probably needs to go to the washroom. That's why he's pacing. He's doing a little happy dance, and probably, I mean, like, ready to go to the washroom dance. That's what I mean. Rain dance, pee dance. I don't know. But anyways, this guy's standing on guard. He doesn't want to go because otherwise he'll miss his paycheck and his boss will kill him. You know, he's working for the terrorists. You know. So anyways, this guy, you had to walk. This guy didn't see you. You were in line of sight with him. You were so close. You were probably like, what, 10 meters from this guy. The guy doesn't see you. You had to walk up to this guy, like, face to face, man. Face to face. And this guy sees you. It wasn't like that with all Metal Gear Solid AI, but when AI like that happens in a game, it breaks a game, okay? You cannot have that. AI needs to be a very big, prominent thing. Very prominent in a tactical shooter and a stealth game, okay? That's very big, okay? Now, more on, like, we're talking about AI here, okay? Now, let's talk a little bit about multiplayer. There's only multiplayer. Like I said, you can't do offline terrorist hunt, which is really stupid. But, you know, you're gonna need friends to play this, because otherwise you're fucked. Because the other guys don't always cooperate. XX, free hacks. Go and circle around back and take them out from behind. What the hell? Where are you going? Stop building a house out of barriers. This isn't freaking Minecraft. This is the type of conversations you'll have with the voice chat on your team, okay? Provided it's not going to be like that all the time, but there's going to be times when you get an XX free hacks dude in your team, and you're going to kill yourself the day after. Please don't. You should never do that. You know, suicide is never the answer. There is so many things wrong with this game. It is ridiculous, okay? Ridiculous. Now, sure, the strats, planning, and attacks make the game more skillful than COD, but the gameplay is exactly like that. Oh my gosh, when games have COD-like gameplay, it annoys the hell out of me unless it's COD, because I'm just used to it at this point. That's why you're not supposed to buy any of those anymore. Okay, so the game really fails to reach the level of skill required for other shooters, okay? Like Counter-Strike, there's a ton of skill that you need to, like, get great with the guns, and you will become great at it. You know, you will become the Pokemon Master. You will become the Rainbow Master. You will become, maybe you don't want to be the Rainbow Master. I think that's just like a synonym for being a gay lord. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm not a homophobe, but, you know, I'm just saying. I don't want to offend anybody, but at the same time, you know, I don't hate gays. Okay, so if anyone's hating on me for saying that, I don't hate you guys. Like, jeez. Like, can we all be friends, please? Like, I know a guy. He's pretty freaking weird, but I know a guy. And there's some guys who are pretty awesome. Okay, so I know them and I'm friends with some of them, but jeez. Okay, just don't hate on me. I really feel bad about saying that now. Okay, but anyways, what am I talking about? Yeah, this game really should have had more. This is a tactical shooter, okay? Tactical shooter. No single player. You have drones you can spot where the enemy is. You have a shotgun sniper rifle. What is up with this tactical shooter? This is not a tactical shooter. This is a clusterfuck. This is one big clusterfuck of all the popular shooters. Ubisoft was probably like, yeah, I noticed these games sell better than ours do, so let's just fucking steal everything. So like the microtransactions, strats, and counter-terrorists versus terrorists is like Counter-Strike. The gunplay is like COD. The destruction is like Battlefield. Yeah, I know the Counter-Strike versus terrorists is not borrowed from Counter-Strike. I'm just saying, but the skill, man. There should have been skill. It's a tactical shooter. You really should have to like learn how to use these guns. They shouldn't just be able to like go into a match and be like, I'm a god at this game. There should be time, effort placed into this. Come on, it's a tactical shooter. People are supposed to be patient in this game. It's a different experience. It's not just COD, okay? Now the big question is it a good cluster? Yeah, I'll be honest. Ubisoft did a good job at mixing these games together. But no, it's not the Rainbow Six game we've been waiting for and been promised. Okay? Because this is why. Ubisoft is like, fuck it, they'll buy it anyways. Since it's good enough for a generation of people who have become accustomed to being robbed of proper products that they've been promised and continue to buy shitty cash grabs. That's why this game was made. And frankly, I really don't want the industry to turn into more like this. Like, it's really sad that the game industry is like this. Jeez. Anyways, so Siege is a great game concept, but it's really just that. There's so much content and so many fixes that need to be added to this game. It's really lacking. It's hard to consider this game is really worth the full asking price. And really, if you don't have a group of friends to play with, like, you really aren't getting the full experience of this game. You need friends to play this game, okay? So if you're like me and you don't have friends who will buy the same games as you, maybe they're not into the same genre, maybe they don't even have the same they don't have the same like Steam balance as you or something. Like maybe you have $20 and these guys will be like, yeah, I'll spend those $20 on like, you know, something stupid like a bunch of candy from the dollar store. You probably have to neck them because, you know, you shouldn't do that, but it's $20, way too much. But things happen like that, okay? They should spend that money on Steam. That's where it really matters. No, but or GameStop, you know, you gotta buy it for console too. But so if you're really someone who wants to try something different from the normal running gun style shooter, or you're just someone who has played a tactical shooter before, then just wait for the game to be patched. Maybe wait for the DLC if that ever gets released, and try to get this game for $40, okay? That's really what this game is worth, okay? So if you heard everything that I said, who's gonna like it, and you fall into one of those categories, make your decision now.